What's up, y'all? What is today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I hope this live finds you all well. I hope you are in good health. I am so excited. Today is launch day for Muse 360. Do me a favor. If you are joining us via live stream from Facebook or YouTube, Instagram, do me a favor. Type something in the chat. Let me know that you're here. I want this to be an amazing experience for everybody for the next about 45 minutes. I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible, but I wanted to make sure that I did a live stream or a live that explained who we are, what we're about, and just what all of this newness is that you feel from Muse. So who do we have in the comment section? Hey, Dr. Angela, we're due for a check-in. How are you? Make sure, guys, you follow Dr. Angela Clack. She is amazing. Shanice, hi, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Do me a favor. Everybody that's here, please share this live. Share this live. Share this live. I want as many eyes on this live as possible. Okay? So let's dive right in. Let me pull up my notes. I hope you all are good. All right. So Muse 360. First of all, let me just start off by saying thank you. Thank you to everyone who has supported Muse over the last 10 years. Can you believe that this year is 10 years in business? 2025 is Muse 10. I feel like we just got started yesterday and it's been 10 years, but it's been an amazing journey. Like I said in my video earlier, and look at them videos because them videos took a lot of time, okay? Like I said in the videos, it hasn't been all great. We've had ups and downs. We lost team members. We've lost loved ones, but we are committed to this work, which is Muse, which is building brands, one brand at a time, one legacy at a time. That's what we do here at Muse. So what is branding, right? I say this in a lot of workshops when I'm teaching. What is branding? In its most simple form, branding is the packaging of a person, place, thing, or idea that will then give you a lifetime of impactful recognition over time. Okay? It's the packaging of a person, place, thing, or idea, not to be confused with marketing. While they are under the same umbrella, they are two different things, right? So marketing is selling, branding is packaging. And that tells me that you cannot effectively sell what you have not properly branded, right? So my job is the brand. I'm the brand guy. Okay, you come to me for image. And what do we do at Muse? We package you. We make you look good online and in person, right? We help you build brands that not only stand out, but stand for something. And we do that through a lot of ways that you're going to learn about tonight. So I think any kind of business is going to find themselves within Muse because we've now given all of our services a home. Okay, you got to give your services a home, give your offerings a home. Okay, so that's what we do here at Muse. We make you look good. We help you show up as your best self online and in person, and help you be as you become the next best version of yourself. That's what we do here at Muse. If you are joining this live for the first time, and you know who I am PJ Owens. I am a brand and image architect. And again, I help you build sustainable brand identities over time. And I do that through comprehensive brand strategy, image consulting, content curation, creative direction, and now brand education. Again, I help you build brands that not only stand out, but stand for something. Do me a favor in the chat, write that. Help build brands that not only stand out, but stand for something. Okay. That's what we do over here personally. That's what we do at Muse. We help you build iconic brand identities over time that not only stand out, because you got to stand out, but you also got to stand for something. Okay. Also got to stand for something. What are you guys saying in the chat? What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. So again, do me a favor and share this live. I want you guys to share it. If you know business professionals, business colleagues, friends, share this live for me, okay? We're going to dive right in. So, Muse 360, we launched today. Muse360.com is alive and well for all of your branding needs. This was a labor of love. It took a long time. Oh, Jesus. A long time, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of sleepless days, nights, mornings, noons, whatever you call it. PJ ain't got no sleep. I've missed events. I've missed a lot, but I had to get this done because when you take the time to focus on those things that's going to help you change the trajectory of your life, sometimes everything else has to pause. You got to get stuff done. Type that in the chat. Get it done. We got to get it done. Okay. So today we launched Muse 360. I am really excited about it. Let's dive right into the platform. Okay. So what do we offer here at Muse 360? First, brand strategy. Without a plan, the people what? Perish. Yep. So we have to have good, comprehensive brand strategy that will set the tone for the execution in the following phases, okay? Creative direction, what does that mean? I help you. I'm your creative mind, whether it's on tour for artists, whether it is a project, a video, event. I'm your creative director, right? I help you with all things creative, all right? Content development. It's 2025. Gone are the days of PowerPoint and Publisher and all of those things that we used to use to create flyers and content. No. You need a professional. Your business needs a professional content curator. And that's what we do here at Muse. We help you create amazing content so that you can connect with your business. Okay? With your business. 4, image consulting. Why? Because when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. And when you do good, baby, life is just better. Okay. Image consulting. We help you shape the way that you look, shape the way that you show up. It's really more than just how you look. It's how you show up, right? Because first impression still matters. And that sets the tone for a lot of deals to be closed. First impressions still matter. 5, artist development. I am a singer. I've been singing my entire life. And I just have this thing about artist development from the rehearsal room to the stage and everything in between. That includes media training, that includes stage blocking, preparing you for shows, preparing you for tours. All of those things falls under our artist development entity now at Muse 360. Okay. 6, brand education. We are building Muse EDU right now, and that is our education platform, which will be launched this fall. That is going to include on-demand courses, workshops, cohorts, and more. Okay. 7, rebranding. What does that mean? Rebranding is what I did back in 2015. Prior to 2015, the name of my company was the Kingdom Agency. Okay. It was the Kingdom Agency. It was okay, but that wasn't it. And I felt like I need to change some things around. I have some of the company together, but I need to change this name, change the focus of it. When I changed it to Muse, that's when it took off. Okay. What does a rebrand mean? That you shift some things within your business so that you can make that checkmate on that chessboard. Okay. You can't stay the same. You cannot expect different results and stay the same. Sometimes you need to rebrand. It's not a want all the time. Sometimes you don't need to. But there are times when you have to rebrand in order to stay relevant, to stay current, to stay true, right? 8, product branding. What does that mean? You have a product that you're trying to sell. We help you package that. We help you package it, okay? 9, brand consulting. Sometimes I am hired to solve just one specific problem. That is not coaching. That is not any of those other things. Brand consulting is helping you, helping brands, businesses, both large and small, solve a specific problem. Okay. Coaching is helping you bring out what you already possess. That's what coaching is. I don't want to do that. I'm a consultant. You tell me, PJ, we are lacking content for the next year, and we just closed the deal with Live Nation, and we are expected to have this type of rollout. You hire me to help you solve that problem. Or we're having problems growing our business. What are some growth strategies that we can implement? That's what consulting is. Understand? And last but not least, 10, brand management. So after all of those things are in place, there are times when the client goes on about their business and we do check-ins quarterly, but then there are times when we are actually their brand manager, where we're talking and providing services on a monthly basis in the form of a retainer. And that's for a specific type of client with a specific type of following. Okay. So this is your suite of services from Muse 360. This is what we offer. Don't call me talking about PR. Don't call me talking about nothing else. This is what we offer here at Muse: brand strategy, creative direction, content development, image consulting, artist development, brand education, rebranding, product branding, brand consulting, and last but not least, brand management. Y'all got that? Brand management. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Yes, y'all saying get it done. Get it done. Good evening, Sil. I see you. Sue, love you. Miss Jackie, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to dive back into it. All right. So under our services, we now have 2 tiers of services. Okay. 2 tiers. One is called the Luxe tier, and one is called the Evolving tier. There are some businesses that just need more time. That's the Evolving tier, right? But then there's the Luxe tier for businesses that have been in business for some time. They just need specific help fixing specific problems within their business, right? Let's dive into it. So the Luxe tier: Brand Quarterly, Muse Style, and Brand 360. Okay? Brand Quarterly, Muse Style, and Brand 360. So what is Brand Quarterly? This is curated for high-functioning, high-impact brands. This is the program that revolutionizes the way that you create content for your business on a quarterly basis. You need content systems. You need us. Okay? You need content systems. You need us. How many times have you said, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to post today. No. Then you find yourself on Pinterest trying to find stuff to post. No. This is where we come together on a quarterly basis. We have a brainstorm session. We plan for an entire quarter. That's about 3-4 months worth of content. We shoot that content in one day, and then you have it to launch throughout the next quarter. So you'll always be ahead of the game. Again, this is for high functioning, high impact clients. Understood? That's what Brand Quarterly is. We help you develop content on a quarterly basis. This is a retainer program for high impact, high profile brands. Understood? Okay. Content day, launch content. We rock out with Brand Quarterly. Next, Muse Style. We are officially launching our style services. Officially. Okay. We are officially launching our style services. I've been doing it like low key, high key for years, but I wanted to make sure that I gave all of the services a specific home. Okay. So the personal shopper, if you are a professional, if you don't like shopping, if you are an artist, if you are busy, sometimes people just don't like shopping, right? We now offer personal shopper services where we shop on your behalf. We come in, look at your closet, figure out what you need, make sure you have your basics, make sure you have your statements. We are your personal shopper, okay? You give us that card, you give us that budget, okay? And that budget cannot be $300. Can I start there? Because what you getting? Some espadrilles? Nope. Okay? The personal shopper, okay? 2, closet audits. I'm actually in the middle of a closet audit for a great friend of mine, real estate agent extraordinaire, Jasmine Williams. And we went in, revamped her entire closet. We got rid of everything that just did not serve her for this next phase of life. And we are now implementing things in her closet that is going to make it more current for who she is and who she's evolving into. We had segments. We have a section for work. We have a section for going out. We have a section for church. So her closet is fully functional. Okay. That's where we do closet audits, fully functional. Okay. Next, wardrobe styling. This is where we put together complete looks for you. Okay. Complete looks. And I see Latan is here. Latan, what's up, man? Latan is one of my wardrobe designers who has done impeccable work, like amazing work for my clients. If you need customs as well, but wardrobe styling, we do this for main events. We do this for special events. We do these for tours, shows, book signings for public figures. Wardrobe styling services are now being offered. And sometimes you don't know where to start. We have image and style consultations. Okay. Image and style consultations. And a lot of people say, well, you're not in the area. How can I work with you? Baby, you ain't said nothing but a word. We now do virtual styling. We now offer virtual styling where we will pick out the clothes, have them shipped to you if it's a custom. We'll do fittings. And if we need to get to you, we will. But now we offer virtual styling. Okay. Those are our style services. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Y'all talking in the comments? Yes. I see y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Wardrobe styling. We had to make sure that we just got this stuff together. Okay. All right. Brand 360. Brand 360 is our top program. This is our top program. This is where we come in. It's a minimum of 90 days, 90-day minimum. And this is where we help you with comprehensive brand strategy, innovative brand identity, forward-thinking execution. It's full service, and it requires a 90-day minimum. This is a premium. Okay, so this is an investment. This is literally getting you together, you and your business together from top to bottom. Brand 360 is our signature program. Okay, why 360? Because we now offer complete experiences. All right, so these are our Muse Luxe offerings: Brand Quarterly, Muse Style Services, and Brand 360. You can see all of these in its specific details on muse360.com. The words muse360.com. All right, I'm moving on. So our evolving offers for businesses that may not have the budgets yet, for businesses who are still making it. I always wanted to offer premium services to people who were still evolving, because I remember what I needed when I first started. And I couldn't find it anywhere. People were trying to charge me up the wall. I did not have a budget. I didn't have it, but I knew I had the goods, but did not have the budget. And I always said, when God allows me to grow and evolve, I want to make sure that I help people who I see that same greatness in. I want to help them get to their next, not to beat them up with, with their pockets, not to do those things. Because sometimes you have to invest in people, and God will give you a return on your investment in a complete different way. We got to be obedient to him, but that's a different story. Okay, so our evolving offers, brainstorm sessions. Listen, my brainstorm sessions have become like really, really special. I thought I had a picture on here. I don't. Oh, I do. So the brainstorm sessions, I'll come off. The brainstorm session is where we go in. Historically, I would sit you in this room and we just brand dump. There's no like right or wrong. We talk about the turning points in your life, the turning points in your brand, all of those things that make you you. And then we begin to dive into your offerings. We begin to dive into who you are as a brand, what it is that you're selling. Why are you doing this, right? Making sure that you're not piggybacking off what somebody else is doing, making sure that we're a good fit, right? To even work together. So in those brainstorm sessions, they've become brand therapy, is what I like to call it. It's been times where clients have come in and they've cried for an hour. I let them. It's been times when they just vented and was screaming in the room, and I just let them, because they come to, you got to get that stuff out. I believe in healthy people building healthy brands. Okay, put that in the chat. Healthy people building healthy brands. That's what I believe, and that's what I want to help you do. So that's what that brainstorm session looks like. And what is that? We cover it in 3 sections, right? Brand identity, who you are; brand strategy, the plan; and 3, brand execution, the plan in motion, right? We normally do it in a 1-day intensive if you have the capacity. Some people are like, no, this is entirely too much, and I got to break it down in 3 sessions. We can do that as well. Again, all this information is on muse360.com. Okay, that is our brainstorm sessions. Next, all right. So y'all talking to me? Yes, healthy people building healthy brands. That's right. Lady Key, I love you. Praying for you. Thank you, everybody. So going back to what's next. I started out with Kingdom Agency. That was the name of my company first, the Kingdom Agency. And was doing flyers, was doing graphics and stuff. And I told y'all, I'm not going to be doing this for the rest of my life. I got to get from behind this computer. Swig. I got to get from behind this computer. It's too much. I need to shake the hands and kiss the babies. This is too much, right? So I didn't want to forget those individuals who were with me back then and still needed flyers and still need monthly content. So here's what's happening now. Okay. The Muse Insider Program. The Muse Insider Program is now a subscription-based program for graphics. Okay. If you need monthly graphics, if you know you have events coming up, you have things going on in your brand and your business, and you want to have content on a monthly basis, this is where I'm going to assign you a designer that is from my design house that I am building, right? And teaching and helping to train. I'm going to assign you a designer, and they are going to be your graphic design department for your brand and your business. Why? Because as you evolve, you can't do the same thing. I can't go out and be a correspondent for E, and I'm doing a Family and Friends Day flyer. Because guess who's not doing it? Me. Another swig of this water. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Guess who's not doing it no more? Me. Okay. I can't sit and do 40 revisions of a logo, and I'm being called to greater things. Understand what I'm saying? So I got y'all. We now have Muse 360. You can choose your plan from 3 graphics, 6 graphics, 10 graphics, or 25 graphics a month. Reasonable prices, quick turnaround times, your graphic design service for your business, your concierge at your service. Okay? All right? We good? Last but not least, sometimes you have businesses together and you may have certain elements and everything. And I get a lot of calls, PJ, I need a website. And there have been some people who've had great logos and, you've had everything together and you just don't have a website. Guess what? No problem. We got you on that. I wanted to do a low-end offer for websites, which is a landing page, right? Not a full out, 55 page, not what I did for Muse. That ain't no $1,000. But our Muse 1K website offer is a landing page. You can access it from all of your devices, and that will be your website until you're ready to upgrade. And we do have upgrade options. So the Muse 1K offer starts at $1,000, but then we do have the Muse Signature and the Muse Premium that you can upgrade to if you need a greater website experience. Okay? So those are our, again, Muse Lux offers. And then for those evolving businesses, the Muse Evolving Brand offers the Brainstorm Sessions, the Muse Insider, and the Muse 1K website. Okay? Talk to me in the comments. What y'all saying? Okay, Shakila, so I did tell you. I did. Because I can't. I can't. Cece, thank you. Vicky, thank you. Michelle, thank you. Michelle don't even know it. Michelle's on the team now. She assisted me on the shoot last month. Michelle's on the team now. We'll talk specifics, but I don't know if you knew or not, but I love you. So those are our offerings, okay? Our offerings. Now, on the website, on muse360.com, there is also a new section with all updated case studies, okay? All updated case studies. I want you to see what we do and how we do it, okay? I want you to see what we do and how we do it. I want you guys to go on the site, look at the case studies, look at the beautiful work that we've created. And I'm not saying that because it's my work. I'm saying it because it really is beautiful work that I create with beautiful people. Shout out to Ed Ward, who's a photographer. Shout out to RJ from the DMV area, to Roy Cox from the DMV area, to Chris Steed. Just so many people that have been instrumental in creating quality work for quality brands and quality people. So do me a favor. If you want to dive into what we do and how we do it, do yourself a favor and go on our portfolio. That's my boss lady right there, who's also a tremendous blessing to me. Go on there and just, I'm telling you, it's some good stuff, okay? Good stuff. Next. All right. This year, I wanted to be very intentional about how I showed up for my business, but how I showed up for PJ. Hear me. How I showed up for my business, but more importantly, how I showed up for PJ. And PJ was getting lost in Muse. There's so many other elements. When God has given you gifts, multiple gifts that have fruit attached to them. Do not box yourself into just doing one thing because that's what people can palate at the moment. No, if you know that you're called to more, embrace what that more looks like and go. Just accelerate, activate, and keep going. All right. And I knew that there was just more, but I had to make sure my business was together first because I am passionate about Muse, but I'm also passionate about what PJ possess. Right. So I have my own page on the website. Okay. Which shows me as a brand architect, creative director, brand educator, executive producer, because we do an amazing event called Believe, Build, Brand every year. Not sure if you've been. If you haven't, you should. Media host and correspondent and author, because I do have a book. It shows some of my clients that I've worked with, where clients' work have been seen on TV One, the Stellar Awards, BET Gospel, the Ritz-Carlton in Dubai. What? Okay. NBC, PBS. I was actually a recruiter for the Genealogy Roadshow on WHYY. Shout out to Toya. That was my first production credit in TV ever. Modern luxury weddings. Like I'm so happy that my clients' work have been seen on these huge major platforms. I don't believe in doing it small. I believe in doing everything big. I don't care if we're going to the supermarket. Be big, because guess what? Everybody needs food. The millionaire need food. I need food. We all need food, and we don't never know who we gonna meet in that line. Then at the fresh grocer. See what I'm saying? Do everything big. Do it with a big mindset. Okay, a big mindset. Y'all know what I say often. Make sure that you are not sharing your global ideas with local-minded people. I say it all the time. Make sure that you are not sharing your global ideas with local-minded people. They'll never get it. And they're not supposed to. Some people are blessed and they're built for the journey, and some people are blessed just to be a part of the build, right? Then there are some people who are just blessed to see the final product, and that's okay. We be trying to have the people that can only see the final product a part of the build. We can't have that. All right. So my page, it has a whole lot on here about myself and what I now offer as a brand. I am stepping out of just Muse role, and PJ Owens, the personality, is alive and well. I've done red carpets. I've done media. I've done media training. Like, this is the stuff. I went to school for communications. This is the stuff that I am excited about doing now, right? And a part of that is my Signature Talk series. So if you are having a conference, if you see an opportunity for a TED Talk, if you see any of those things, I now have a Signature Talk series that I want to introduce you to, okay? At Believe, Build, Brand last year, I shared something that was really interesting to me. I had to speak at some event, and I was really nervous for some reason. I just couldn't like center myself, and that's normally not like me. Like normally I can like get it together, but this one moment I couldn't do it. And God said as clear as day to me, PJ, you tripping? Go in there and win the room, and you'll win the room just by being yourself. Go in there, do what I told you to do, and win the room. So because of that, I wanted to do the Win the Room Signature Talk series. Okay. The Win the Room Signature Talk series is a dynamic collection of signature talks designed to equip leaders, creatives, entrepreneurs, and ministry voices to command any space they enter, from boardrooms to platforms to stages, through intentional presence, personal brand strategy, and leadership identity. Okay. Some of my talks include they all start with Win the Room. Win the Room, Believe, Build, Brand. This is for leaderships and teams, where I come in and help you transform your teams and your leadership staff. The second one, Win the Room, 7 Ways to Amplify Your Startup Brand. I think I've taught that maybe 3 times over the last month, which is great. Now, this specific one is, this is special. I guess I can say it's special. I'm a church kid, grew up in church my whole life, and I know the ins and outs of ministry, from the pulpit to the pews. And this particular signature talk is important. It's called Win the Room, the Evolving Church. Okay? Win the Room, the Evolving Church. Because ministry can't thrive in outdated systems. This is where we respectfully disrupt, intentionally dismantle, and boldly reimagine ministry and culture shifting leadership. I'm going to leave that there. Okay. Win the Room, the evolving church. Yeah. Yep. Win the Room, the art of becoming. Why? Because we have to embrace evolution. We cannot stay the same. Then there's Win the Room, first impressions, first impressionisms. That is all about knowing how to show up for the first time that will then get you recognition for the rest of your life. Think about how you first met somebody. That thing stays with you. So, Win the Room, first impressionism is where I come in and give tips on first impression and making sure that you are polished when you go to try to get these deals done. Okay. 6 is Win the Room, command the stage. This is where I come in and help the performer, the speaker, okay, who refuses to shrink on stage. That's what that's for. The speaker, the performer, the artist who refuses to shrink on stage. I help you with stage presence. I help you show up on that stage. Okay. And last but not least, Win the Room, amplifying your digital footprint. Why? Because we live in an online world. That's just it. Okay. Your online presence speaks before you do. And this teaches leaders, entrepreneurs, and creators how to build a digital brand presence that commands attention, builds authority, and converts influence into impact in virtual spaces. Okay. That's what PJ is doing now. This Signature Talk series is powerful. I spent a lot of time on this, into just really trying to flesh out what this Win the Room series is. There's something here for everybody, from the entrepreneur, the evolving entrepreneur, the dreamer, the doer, the ministry worker, and everything in between. Okay. So talk to me. Is this good? Is it making sense? I want to make sure that what I'm presenting is making sense, because it's going to make sense and it's going to make sense. Huh? That's what I need. What you saying? Y'all ain't talking loud enough in these comments. Yes, indeed. What we got going on? You always win the room. That's my mom. My mom is just such a mom. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Kia, you simply have a spirit of excellence. Thank you so much. That means the most. So do you. So do you. And you know what? I have to give a shout out to Kia. Kia let me produce one of my first productions was Kia's event. And actually it was 2. It was Stitches. We did a Christian version of In Living Color. Sold out shows. I think we did it twice. Sold out shows. And then we did Kia's stand-up comedy special. So that was honestly maybe the first time I produced in that vein. That A Night with Lady Key. Yes, that was the first time I produced in that vein. And crazily, that was well over 10 years ago right now. So Kia, thank you so much for trusting me in those early days. We did it, and we did it good. We did it on DVD. And again, we had sold out shows. So it might be time to revisit that stuff again, but we're going to put that down too for now. But yes, this is what Muse 360 and what PJ Owens is doing from now on. Okay, from now on, that's what this looks like. Again, I wanted to make sure that we had something for all of my clients and a home within Muse, not just saying, I think I might need this, I might need that. I wanted you to be able to say, I need content, I have a program for you. I need inspiration, I got a conversation for you. Like, there's a home for all of our services, and there's a home for all of our clients. Okay. So that's what Muse 360 is. And again, this is after 10 years of trying to launch this. I started this process of redoing this site, y'all, no lie, maybe 4 years ago. And it just would not come together. It wouldn't come together. I did it once. It didn't work. I had to start from scratch. I'm like, Lord, what is going on? But I think right now it was supposed to be released now for this specific time in the earth. Okay. That's what this is. That's what this is. So I have a signature offer that I am launching next month. Okay. I'm launching next month, a signature offer that I'm launching next month. And that's called Muse Premier. Okay. Muse Premier. Now, generally our services, full branding services, start between 8 and 10K. That's because a lot goes into it. A lot of vendors, venues, staff, like a lot goes into that. But I wanted to do a condensed version for startups who may not have the budget, like I said. So this particular offer includes, again, a condensed version of our full out brand model, and it's really worth it. Okay. But this is limited to about 2 to 3 people a month because we can't do a lot of these, because we want to make sure that we service who we have on roster already at utmost excellence. It is valued at $6,500, but this particular offer, condensed offer, is $2,497. Okay. You could pay that in full or two payments of $1,400. You still get your brand identity suite, which is your logo. You still get clarity sessions. You still get some stuff for socials. You still get a 30-day access and 30-day delivery. Yeah, you get a content calendar. You get a lot for this particular price. But again, we can't take a lot of these because we want to make sure that we service our current clientele. So this is our signature offer that we have built for, it's really for startup brands, honestly, to get you out the gate. I have a lot of conversations about that, is to get you out the gate. Okay. All right. Last but not least, I did this in 40 minutes. Come on, Peach. Last but not least, what's next? What is next? I'm so glad you asked. Number one, team building. If you go on muse360.com, there is a career section. Why? Because we are expanding, and I want to expand and build with the right people. Okay. While I would say I'm a nice person, right? A person like Tahira would say otherwise, but you know, she's a little off. She's not on here anyway. That's my best friend. But team building, I need to build with the right people. I don't have time for wrong relationships in this season. I don't have time for people who can't get the job done. If you say you do something, you do it excellent, we're going to bring our excellent and we're going to be excellent together. So we are building a team. You look on Muse Careers right now, the majority of it is commission based, but I guarantee you the more we grow, the more you will grow. And that's how it's been over the last 10 years. I keep people working. Keep them working. My photographer said to me yesterday at a shoot, he was like, PJ, honestly, like, thank you. Like, you keep us working. You kept us working through the pandemic. Like, you keep us working. Okay. You keep us working. But I need the right team. Right now, I believe that we are looking for a sales executive, because I need somebody to now go after the big contracts. Okay. It's time. It's time for those. We've built the platform. Now we need God to bring the people. Right. So a Muse sales executive that can go after some larger contracts and also some larger events for speaking and, you know, things like that. So we need a sales associate. I mean, a sales associate. We need a sales executive and some other positions that's on that page as well. So please go check it out. Muse360.com, that career section. Muse EDU launches in the fall. Okay. Muse EDU launches in the fall. Then under that comes the Believe, Build, Brand cohort. I want to take a group of people and just help them cultivate their dreams, visions, and businesses. Okay. I want to just take a group of people and do that. And I'm going to probably do that annually. And I'm going to do a workshop series. So if you came to our workshop in December, Believe, Build, Brand, and Masterclass, that was a phenomenal experience. Thank you to everybody who came. I want to make sure that I have specific classes for specific industries. So I'm going to do Believe, Build, Brand for startups, Believe, Build, Brand for hair industry professionals, Believe, Build, Brand for ministry leaders and thought leaders and workers, Believe, Build, Brand for entertainment industry and artists. So each class will have a specific, a specific industry that we're serving. All right. So that's coming in the fall. And last but not least, do me a favor if y'all still here and write Muse 10 in these comments. Drop Muse 10 in the comments for me. Let me see who's still here. Muse 10. Let's see if the people are still here. MUSE in the number 10. There we go. All right. I see 2 of them. All right. So this is year 10. Little, what's up? Askeet, what's up? Sil, what's up? Thank you. I see the Muse 10s. Pastor Jones, Muse 10. Okay, so listen. This year, I'm not doing a brunch. The crowd goes, oh, I'm not doing a brunch. Okay, I'm not. Speaking of brunch, check this out. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. And when you do good, your life will be better. So, some of y'all saw yourself in that video, right? You saw yourself in that video. We had a ball at Believe Built Brand 5 last year. Yeah, and something said, don't touch it. Something said, no, do not touch what you did last year. It just didn't feel it. But this is year 10. So I think I want to do a big Muse 10 celebration in the fall, probably around November. Okay. But I can't touch the brunch. I felt like we did a really great job at executing that. My team was phenomenal. Like my team was, all my friends showed up for me, every singer, it was just too good. Ty is here, Tyree Miller. Ty sang, like, he's amazing. Like, it was just really good. And I'm not going to touch it, but I am strongly considering doing a Muse 10 gala in November to celebrate 10 years in business. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, this ain't no brunch. It's going to be an evening. This is what I'm thinking. Let me know what y'all think. I'm thinking an evening celebration, good music, good people, good fashion. I'm not encouraging nobody. Ain't no panel. None of that. I want to party. I have worked hard for 10 years. I've worked hard for 10 years, y'all. I want to have fun. Sometimes you just have to carve out time to just be. That's it. I want to have fun with my loved ones, with my friends, with amazing people. That's all I want to do. And I want to do it with y'all. What y'all think? Muse 10. I think that's what's going to happen in November. I think that's what's going down. Yep. That's what's happening. And I want to see you there. I want to see you there. Shanice said yes, yes, and yes. Bet. Get your outfits together. Jack Snacks is here. Jackie, I love you. Jackie, listen. Jackie had me do one of my first CD projects for Beverly Barnes Roberts, something like that. One of my first CD projects that I designed. That was my Jack. So I love you, Jackie. Never forget those things. But yes, I think Muse 10 is what's going down. Jackie sent cigarettes because I'm sure she's talking about what. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But guys, that is it for tonight's announcement. I know I gave a lot in 47 minutes, but I think I did a pretty good job. It wasn't too overwhelming, right? So at the end of the day, I would love to connect with you. Please go on the website, explore it. A lot went into this. Explore it. Look on the site, see what the new offerings are, see what we have going on over here at Muse. Check out that career section. And last but not least, I want you to become a Muse Insider. I'm developing a private group specifically for my community, the Muse Insiders. If you are not, if you are not a Muse Insider right now, if you did not request to be on that page, it opens tonight. The group opens tonight. Okay, it opens tonight. The Muse Insiders. There's a link on my page. On my last couple of reels, there's a link to ask to be in the group. The URL, I wonder, can I type it in the comments? Can somebody type my website in the comments for me? It's muse360.com. All words, muse360.com. Could you put that in the comments? Vicky, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. I thank you for staying on the whole time. For those who've been on, I really look to do some big things coming up. And I want you to be a part. I want you to be a part. No, Jack, the words. Yes, that's it, Vicky. Yes. Can y'all believe they was trying to charge me like $4 million for the one with the numbers? I said, absolutely not. We're going to go words. Muse360.com. Why 360? Because now Muse is into your complete brand experiences. Okay. Muse360.com. And again, make sure that you get into the Muse Insiders. I'm going to do probably like a live weekly resources. Is there a subscription or video series for Win the Room? That's a great question. No, there is no subscription or video series for Win the Room. Win the Room is my signature talks to be booked for. So that is an in-person or virtual experience for conferences, for TED Talks, big stage moments. That's what the Win the Room series is for. But there will be some variations of that for my on-demand courses for Muse EDU coming this fall. I got to record the stuff after I take a vacation, because when I tell you I need heat and water and like a pool bar with like food, and like that's what I need. PJ needs a vacation. So I'll figure that stuff out when I come back. But yeah, please lock in. Please lock in with me. Please tag a business owner on this live. It's going to stay up. It is also being recorded on YouTube right now. So please lock in. And I would love to build with you in this next era of Muse. We've literally entered a new era. Muse 10, we're celebrating into the 10th year, and this is the start of it. So again, thank you all so much for being with me throughout these 10 years. For every mistake I've made, thank you for covering me. When I didn't call y'all back in time, thank you for covering me. Y'all taught me about customer service and the importance of it, and making sure that that is a priority, a core value of mine. Customer service, quality control, aesthetics. Those are, and brand experience. Those are like 4 of my core values that I live by and I have built my company on. So thank y'all again. Do we have any questions? I'm gonna take a couple questions before we get off. Any branding questions? Just anything. Get me before I get off in the next 5 minutes. Y'all can put them right in that comment section, because I see everything that's popping up. And I want to make sure that I got all of my points out the way. Hold on. Miss Jackie, yes, excellent work. Let's do ATL. I'm moving there. And you know what? Let me take another pause. Miss Jackie Taylor Adams, you guys see her in the comments. Miss Jackie went to, or still goes to, Society for Helping Church with Deaf and Hearing. That's the church I grew up in on Susquehanna Avenue in North Philly. Shout out to Society. Miss Jackie has been absolutely phenomenal and instrumental throughout my entire life, honestly. When I was younger, she would pitch me for stuff and send us competitions my way. Like, Miss Jackie has always been in my corner. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you just always showing up for me and making sure that I had what I needed. You got my first logo done for Beyond Praise when I had my group. So just thank you for being in my corner every step of the way. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nakia said, I'm motivated. Thank you, Key. You're phenomenal, and you still got work to do. We love you. We miss you. You are iconic, and yep. So, guys, I'm getting off. I don't want to belabor the moment. Is that what they say? I don't want to belabor the moment. Toya, love you. Toya Stroman, you're amazing. Guys, if you know somebody, again, who needs our services, please send them our way. Send them the URL, muse360.com. Ask them to join the group. We're going to do live streams in there, tips in there. We're going to just have a good time in the Muse Insider group. These are my people. It's a safe space. If somebody comes trying to disrupt that, they're going to be out. It's real simple. It's real simple. Y'all know me. I'm about all good vibes around me. All good vibes. So, yeah, if y'all have no questions, I am good. Thank y'all for hanging with me for the Muse Announcement 2025. I was trying to do this in like February, but it just did not work. So again, I thank God that his timing is better than my timing. And I feel good. I'm proud of me. I am. Yes, I am. I am proud of my team that I have. My mama, she always got my back. Jennifer, she's probably on the live right now, but Jennifer is such a tremendous help. Tremendous help. Okay, I have a question on the floor. Is a question on the floor. Tell us one reason why branding is so important. So branding is important, number one, because if you don't identify who you are and tell your audience who you are, you give them the power and the right to do so. That's number one, right? That's why branding is important. When you go into the supermarket, right, and you go down I'll say the Cheerios, the cereal aisle, you see Cheerios and Cheerios in a box, right? You don't go to the store and buy loose Cheerios off of the counters or off of the shelves. You don't go and say, I want some Frosted Cheerios, and go and do that. You don't do that. You pick up the box, right? Or you look to see if they had a new flavor. It was attractive. It caught your eye. That's what branding does. There is a connect from you, emotional connection, right? And you connected with that packaging. You connected with what it looked like, how it made you feel. You looked at it and it was like, that looks good. And you purchased it, right? That's why branding is important. It helps you give identity to a person, place, thing, or idea. And if you don't do that, again, you give somebody else liberty to give you that identity. And that's not what we want. We want to tell your own story. Yep. So that's what the main reason why branding is so important. It gives you identity. Okay. 2, how do you choose which brand to focus on when you create it too? Great question. So here's how I like to roll out stuff. Number 1, have mental and virtual mentors from afar, right? And also have mentors that you can reach out to and talk to. One of my, and I'm not saying this just because I really do think that she's great. One of my branding mentors is Beyonce. The way that she rolls out things, it's just second to none. It's iconic. So I look at systems and see how people do things and when they do it. And I take those things and I make them my own. When you have more than one brand that you are working on, you got to ask yourself, not, I want to roll this out now. No. What does the earth need at this time? That's the question. What does the earth need at this time? The earth, like right now, we're in spring, summer. Some people be like, well, you know what? I've been trying to get my coat line out for so long. I'm coming out with furs and stuff. You selling furs in June? The earth don't need that right now. So we have to ask ourselves, what is needed on the earth right now? What's going to help people be better right now versus what I want to release? No. What's going to make the earth better now? And I think that'll give you some perspective, right? Not saying that the other idea isn't good. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is timing, brand timing is everything. Is everything. Everything. You got to know what is needed in the earth at that time. So when you have a lot of stuff in I always like to use the analogy of a puzzle. When you have a puzzle, you have all the pieces, right? That's fine. But you pick up a certain piece to make that puzzle make sense at a specific time. And some of those puzzle pieces, if you put it in the wrong area, it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. So you got to make sure that what that piece you got is being put on that puzzle called your life or your brand, and is making sense for the bigger picture. So I hope that helped you. Great explanation. Thank you, Siobhan. Any other questions? I hope that made sense. Talk back to me. Talk back. I ain't seen my list for praise and worship. I've been doing all this all day. I ain't seen no list. What they singing Sunday? I got to get on the good foot. Y'all talk to me. If there's no more questions, I'm going to go. I don't want to hold you long. I want to let you all go and get in that group, and also go look at that site and share it with your friends. I really appreciate it. Vicky, you're amazing. Do all the things. Make sure y'all follow Vicky too. Okay. Well, if there's no more questions, guys, I love you. Thank you for rocking out with me for the last 9 years and going into 10 years. Thank you. Stick with me. We got some good stuff coming up. I want you to connect. So be in that Muse Insider group. Go get in. Visit that site, muse360.com. And don't forget to be as you become the very next version of yourself. And never forget, live to create and always create to inspire. Good night.